Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Rifki and my name is 10250032. We live in a digital era where computers are everywhere. But how often do we think about physically make them work? Today, for my English project, I'm going to take you on a journey to explore the physical foundation of our technology, yaitu computer hardware. In this presentation, I have divided the topic into two main areas. First is the physical core, where we will examine the essential internal component hidden inside the computer case that do the actual things and save. Second is interactivity, where we will understand how external hardware facilitates the communication between the humans and the machine. So, what exactly is a hardware? By definition, hardware refers to all the physics and tangible components of a computer system. The keyword is tangible. If you can physically touch it, pick it up, or if you drop it on the floor and it breaks, it is a hardware. It provides the physical structure and electronic circuit that allows everything else to operate. To truly understand hardware, we must compare it with software. Think of a computer as a human being. The hardware is the physical body, the muscles, the bones, and the brain structure. But a body cannot do anything without a mind. Software is a that mind. It is the intangible set of codes and instructions that tells the hardware exactly what to do and how to do it. Let's open the computer and look inside. The most vital part is the central processing unit or CPU. We often call it the brain of the system. Its job is to process raw data and execute complex instructions from your application. Every single click you make and every program you open is calculated right there in a fraction of a second. But the brain needs a place to work, and that is a RAM or a random access memory. Think of RAM as your physical work disk. When you open a program, the computer moves it to the RAM, so the CPU can access it instantly. However, it is short-term memory. If the power suddenly goes out, everything on the disk is clean. Permanent storage. Because RAM is temporary, we need permanent storage to keep our files safe even when the computer is turned off. Today, we mostly use SSD or solid state drive, which use flash memory to load your files and boot up the system incredibly fast. On the other hand, we also have HDD, hard disk drive, which use spinning magnetic disk to overhook of hook storage capacity for your data. The motherboard. Moving to outside of the computer, let's talk about input device. These are the tools we use to send commands into the machine. The keyboard let us input text, the mouse allow us to navigate the screen, and microphone capture our voice. Essentially, input device translate our physical human action into digital signals that the computer can process. Input device. Finally, once the computer finishes project or romance, it needs a way to give the result back to us. That is the output device. The monitor translates the gate codes into the beautiful graphic video we see, like keyboard, mouse, microphone. Next, output device. Finally, once the computer finishes processing our commands, it needs a way to give the result back to us. That is the job of output device. The monitor translates the gate codes and the beautiful graphic and video we see. Printer turn digital documents into physical paper, and headphone convert data back into sound we can hear. Thank you very much.